afternoon, Elements Health Club Springfield family. How are you today? I hope you can hear me okay. I'm just gonna make sure that my video is good. See who jumps on. Welcome to Chair Yoga with me, Coach Dori. I look forward to taking these 40 minutes and just releasing, breathing, and celebrating what is today, Earth Day. So unfortunately, it's raining outside. Fortunate for the earth, unfortunate for us to be able to do our chair yoga in the beautiful outdoors in my backyard. So instead, I'm coming from you in my studio, in my home. Today, for chair yoga, for those who have not ever joined, you will need a chair that has sturdy legs, something that is comfortable for you. And if you're on a hardwood surface like I am using a yoga mat for protection so my chair doesn't slip. You want to make sure that you have enough room so that when we're going into our downward dogs and you lift your foot up, you're not going to hit anybody or anything in your home. So make sure you have a good enough area, that there's enough room to stand on each side when we do certain movements, and something that you're comfortable. To avoid any interruptions for this live video, I do not have any music going on in the background. I'm going to concentrate on my breath. For you of those are at home, please turn on some music, some sounds, some beach waves, whatever may make you feel serene and just able to relax, okay? So with this being said, we're going to get started. It is 1:02 on a Wednesday, and we are doing chair yoga with Coach Dori from Elements Health Club Springfield. Okay, so today we're going to start by getting in the center of our chair, and I want you to get those sit bones nice and comfortable, okay? You want to tuck that tailbone in at all times, raise that chest, open up those airways of lungs, shoulders are relaxed and calm. Arms are down by your side. If you want to start with them on your lap, that's fine too. Whatever is comfortable for you. So at this time, I would like you to lower your arms. Make sure that your hips are nice and square. Your abdomen is tucked. Your chest is open. Just nice and relaxed. Go ahead and close your eyes. I welcome you to if you'd like. And just breathe. We're going to inhale in through our nose and out our nose or our mouth, depending on our breath. Just getting that open. Remember, those palms are open, facing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. I welcome you to open your eyes. We're going to go ahead and just stretch the neck slightly, leaning one ear to one shoulder. Now we're not lifting our shoulder to our ear. We are dropping our ear to our shoulder. Just want you to relax every muscle in your body. We're just going to go from side to side. Smile if you'd like. What's important is getting in the rhythm of your breath. Your neck may crack if it's been uptight or stressed out. That's normal. Come back to center. And your chin is going to go to your chest. Back to neutral. Your neck is going to go back to your shoulder blades. Back to neutral. Chest, chin to chest. Remember to get your breath. Just enjoy that. Last one here. Back to center. Now we're going to go from ear to shoulder, chin to chest, opposite ear to shoulder, straight across, no rolling. Now chin to chest, ear to shoulder, straight across, ear to opposite shoulder, chin to chest. From here, I want you to roll opposite direction, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, opposite ear to shoulder. Just 3 more. I'm just going to wake up that neck. Last 2. And last 1. Remembering to breathe. Back to neutral. All right. From here, remember everything is aligned. Everything is nice and stable. Arms go up. And back down with you. Exhale. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale down. Very good. Inhale up. Repeat these movements as you continue. I'm going to turn my watch on silent. Make sure I don't get any interruption with phone calls. So continue that movement, breathing in and up. In. Inhale up. And down. Very good. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. And down. Inhale. On this next one here, we're going to hold uphill. Inhale and up. We're just going to do a slight lean. Now I'm not leaning with my whole body and lifting this up. I'm reaching as tall as possible with my shoulders still relaxed, not touching my ears, and just a slight lean from the top half of our body only. Back to center, opposite side. Back to center, and relax. Inhale up. Repeat that. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. It's very important that your hips stay square and you're only moving the top part of your body. Feet are firmly planted on the floor. Hips are squared and aligned. Perfect. Now, just one side, arm goes down, and we're reaching with fingertips opposite directions with a slight lean. Remember to keep that head and neck nice and stress-free. Inhale, arms both back up. Drop the opposite one to your side. And remember, you're pulling from each side. Just breathing. Back to center. And repeat. There you go. Nice and slow. Back up to neutral. Down. Just breathe in and breathe out. And release. Very good. Now at this point, we're going to lift our arms just shoulder length. Okay? Shoulder height right here. Not above, not below. You want to be nice and even, okay? Remember, you're sitting tall. You're on your hip bones. Your abdomen is open, chest is up and open, and you're just going to do a slight twist from one side to the next. Just opening up that abdomen area. Breathing in and out as we go from side to side. You should be feeling a little bit of heat in those shoulders. Putting all that energy into the obliques as you twist and hold. Back to neutral, twist. Okay, this one here, we're gonna hold. Breathe. Don't lose your form. Back to neutral. Opposite side, and hold. And breathe. Back to neutral. Arms up. And back down. Very good. Okay, on this next set, now that our arms are nice and, actually we're going to do a little bit more. Change my mind. All right, with the shoulders, hands are on our thighs, right on the side, and I want you to just lift. Now you're not moving your head into your shoulder, you're moving your shoulders into your neck, and then release. Up, and release. Up, release. It's like you're shrugging those shoulders. I don't know. And down. Very good. And down. Do a couple more. Just breathing. Okay, this one here, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. All right, shake it out. Very good. Now as we move along, we're gonna start warming the body as we raise our body and then arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna do a slight back bend. So this is if you cannot get out of the chair, you can stay in this position. So I'll show you the first one. If you're able to stand up, then you're gonna come out of the chair. So what you're gonna do is you're going to raise yourself up. You're gonna lean slightly back. You're going to pivot at the hips and lean forward. Back up and down. Now if you're raising your body, we're gonna stand up, lean back ever so slightly. We're going to pivot at our hips in a half-seated chair pose. Hold that position. Shoot back up and down. Very good. Inhale up. Slight backward bend. Hinge at the hips. Half-seated chair pose. Back up and down. So there's two ways. You can use the chair and stay in the chair, or you can do a more advanced and use it standing. Whatever works for your body. Remember, this is your practice and yours only. So do what works for you. Slight bend. Hinge at the hips. Hold here. Shoot those elbows up just even ever so slightly more. Head and neck is relaxed. Breathing in. Abdomen is tucked. Shoot back up and down. All right. So if you're in a seated position, you can stand on up now. If you're with me, you're already standing. We're going to start moving into our downward dogs and holding warrior 1 and 2. So to start this off, I'm moving my chair so that you'll be able to see enough of what I'm doing. And your hips are going to be nice and square on top of your knees on top of your ankles. Now, if you need a little bit of more stability, you can open up your feet to be hip-width apart. Okay, this is up to you. So at this point, you want to be far enough away from your chair to where as you go down, and we're doing our movement, you have room to slide and get that angle without hitting your head on the chair. So for me, I needed to be a little bit more away. Okay? And I like to have my feet closer together for a more advanced practice. Now remember, tailbone is tucked, chest is up, shoulders are down, arms by your side, hips, knees, ankles, head to feet. Nice and together. So our arms go up, half forward bend fold, down to downward dog. Slide those hands on the chair, and I want you to really raise that tailbone like you have a string that's lifting you up, but your feet are flat and firmly on the ground. Now, if you can't get your heels to the ground, you can pedal your feet till you get to that position. And if you're not able to get all the way down, here is fine too. Just make sure that you have your hands and then just lower your head to your elbows. Like I said, this is your practice. Whatever feels more comfortable for you. If you want more of a shoulder and a deep stretch, extend those arms. And just breathe. Hold right here. Enjoy that stretch. Now when you're ready, you're going to move your hands back and you're going to drop them and come to tabletop. Okay? So you should be nice and flat, just like that, for tabletop. If you're able to, try to lower from your chest and your arms, and you hinge from your hips to touch, whether it be to the knees, to the shins, to the ankles, or to the floor. Whatever works for you. Hold that balance. Tummy is tucked, shoulders are away from the ears, head is nice and loose. Come back up to tabletop. We're going to slowly roll our body one vertebrae at a time, back up to neutral, head and shoulders last, and down. Very good. Okay, so, that's nice and welcoming. We're going to do that one more time. Here we go. So your arms go up, start in this position, half bend fold, down to downward dog. Hold here and breathe. Really get the benefits out of this stretch. Slowly walk your hands back. As you drop your hands, come to tabletop. Slowly lower. This time you should be able to get just a little bit further. Now remember, knees are fine, shins, ankles, toes, or the mat. Whichever works for you. When you're ready, you're going to slowly lower. Raise your body up, one vertebrae at a time. Arms go up and down. Very good. All right, we're going to come to the side of the chair to where our hand is right here, okay? So I want you to have enough room. I'm going to move my chair just a little. I want you to have enough room to kick that back leg and be able to touch the floor, okay? So that back foot is flat, firmly grounded. Okay, this is where we're gonna get into our warrior one. So you're far enough away from the chair to where you won't hit your arm, but you're close enough to where it's there for protection, okay? So when you're ready, go ahead and kick that inner leg back out to behind you. That heel should be firmly planted on the floor, okay? You want to tuck that tailbone, so you don't want your back to curve, you want it to be straight. Your hips are nice and square, okay? Nice and even, everything is chest, hips, thighs. This knee is directly on top of your ankle. It's a perfect perpendicular. So hold this position here, raise that one arm up, hold that position and breathe. If you're able to let go of the chair and bring that other arm up, please feel free. Now if you need to have this hand down and pedal that back foot until you can get that firmly planted on the floor. If you need to open your legs more, you bring this front one forward to give you more of a stretch. Otherwise, hold it here. Slowly lower the arms, okay? You're gonna turn your body, and this part is going to lean forward, okay? Your arms are nice and square, length, nice and even. Abdomen is tucked. Hold here if you need to. You can have one arm on hip and one arm on knee, okay? One arm on the chair. Whatever makes it comfortable for you. Just as long as this part is leaned and you're pulling from your head a string to get a better practice. You bring the shoulders in. Now, as we lean back, I want this arm to go on that thigh. As we raise and gaze up at our arm. Back down the center, turn the hips forward, jump and come back to center, breathe up. Very good. Now we're gonna move the chair on the other side and we're gonna do that as well. Okay. So again, enough room for your arm to not hit the chair, but yet enough room for you to hold on. Step that back foot back. Wrong one. The one the side with the chair. So that inner leg. Make sure that heel is firmly planted on that floor. If you need to work it for a minute, you can pedal it to get it down. Hips are square. Chest is open. That forward leg is stacked from knee to ankle. Okay, hold on to the chair if you'd like. Drop that arm, raise up. There we go. Remember that your tailbone is tucked, which means you're straight. You're lifting up with your hands and pushing back with your foot. Drop that arm, raise it above as well if you can. Remember to keep breathing. In and out. Nose arms down. Turn ever so slightly. You're going to lean. Make sure that tailbone is tucked. You're leaning out with your fingers, behind you, in front of you. Hold that position. Remember, if you have to have your hand here and on your hip, holding the chair, whatever it may be, leaning that body as straight as possible. Just breathe. Hold here. With your next breath, raise that arm up as the other one slides down your back. Hold here. Keep your balance. Remember the chair is there if needed. Relax back to center. Turn that body. Hips are square. Arm goes up. Nice deep breaths. Lower those arms. Kick that foot up. Very good. All right, now you should feel very warm from head to toe as we get ready to do a little bit more of extension. So this time we're moving the chair to where the seat in the back. Okay, this is in front, that's in the back. I'm going to take a step back. As we go here, we're going to do some downward dogs with leg extension, okay? So you want to be far enough away to where as you go down, you'll be able to touch the chair and have support without it sliding. So make sure that it's stuck on a mat, on a carpet, somewhere where it's nice and comfortable. Remember to keep that alignment, your hips, your knees, your ankles. Shake out that neck. Stand tall. Our arms are going to go up. We're going to bend at our hips as we go down to the chair. Downward dog. Head and neck is in between the shoulder blades, not touching, nice and loose. We're going to take that outside leg, lift it up to the ceiling. Hopefully I don't have dirty feet. Slowly lower it back down. Downward dog. Breathe. Now from here, lift the opposite foot up to the ceiling. Hold here. Slowly lower. Downward dog. Walk those hands back. Drop them to the floor. Slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Head and neck, shoulders last. Arms go up. Slight lean. Back to neutral. Palms together. And release. All right, we're going to do that one more time with both feet. So here we go. Arms go up. Maintain that core. Hinge at the hips. We go down to the chair. Downward dog. Breathe. Raise that outer leg up to the ceiling. If you would like to do a more advanced, you can take one arm, opposite side, and touch with your foot. If not, don't stress. This is a balancing. This is my bad leg. This is good, I have to practice it. Now when you're ready, bring that foot back down. Arm goes back up. Downward dog. Remember, everybody is different. Bring it down further. Stretch out those arms. Head and neck is nice and even. Opposite leg
goes up to the ceiling. If you're able to, drop the other hand. Remember to breathe, focus, all that energy. Drop that leg. Very good. Arm back up, stretch it out. Walk the hands back, lower, roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Arms go up, slight lean back. Back to center. Palms together. And relax. All right, very good. Now we're gonna be doing some more leg work. So we're going to turn the chair, come back to center, and we're going to go ahead and have a seat. How do you feel? I hope you feel fantastic. It's already been 30 minutes into the practice. We're almost there. So make sure that you're on your sit bones, right? The abdomen is tucked, shoulders are relaxed. Drop those arms. Okay, sorry, got stuck. And just hold here. I want you to put your feet, toes together, heels together. Feet are firmly planted on the floor. And hands are on top of our thighs. Now this movement, we're going to slowly curl our spine as we arch in our shoulders, curl in our stomach, open like a big curve in the back. As we roll down, drop our head. And then we're going to do the opposite with having our hands on our thighs, our shoulder blades, our back and spine is curved. Exhaling, inhaling, curling opposite way. Cat-cow. Inhaling. Exhaling. Oh, exhale. Center. I want you to open those legs ever so slightly, a little bit more than hip width apart. It's really only about 1/2 inch at this time of what we're doing now. Our hands are on our thighs. We're going to do the same thing. Feet are firmly planted on the ground. Abdominal is tucked, chest is open, shoulders are down. We're going to curl and get even a deeper stretch now. Back up, exhale, arch, even further, inhale. Nice. Really squeezing those shoulder blades as if someone's hand is right in between. Very good. Last one here. Back to neutral. Okay, we're going to take this one leg and we're going to extend it out as we keep this one aligned, square. I want you to pull those toes up, and then I want you to push it down. Pull it up, push it down. Pull it up, push down. Hold it in the up position so that your toes are pulling towards you as much as possible. Now, if your hip is feeling like that's too much of a stretch, just pull it in, okay? Just as long as you have those heels pushed into the ground and those toes up to the sky, okay? I want you to slowly slide down the foot and back up. Just nice and easy. We're hinging at the hips in a diagonal direction. And stop. Bring that foot back up. Sit up nice and tall. Extend that leg out. Point, flex, point, flex. Should have done this sideways so you could see. Point, flex. Okay, we're nice and square in our shoulders. Okay, point, last point. Flex up, hold here, nice and square. Hands on our thighs, slowly lower. Just in the opposite direction. Do not let that tush come up off that chair. Do not let that foot come off the ground. That's your sturdiness to the ground. You're planted, you're rooted. Very good. Keep going, one more. Remembering to breathe, inhale, exhale. Okay, drop that foot, bring it back, sit up tall. We're gonna open those legs even further. I want you to feel a nice big stretch on your inner thighs, okay? To a comfortable point. If you're like, oh, it's stretching and it's pulling, just walk those feet in just a little bit more. You want it to be very comfortable. Tailbone is still tucked, hips are square on the chair. We're going to curl that spine as we lower. Opposite direction as we exhale. Inhale, curl. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Neutral. Very good. Bring those feet in. Make sure that you're comfortable on your sit bones. I want you to grab one of your legs, place it on top of that opposite side, and just hold here. Just get those hips loosened. Remember, your tailbone is tucked, everything is square. You shouldn't see my shoulder blades. See how they're right directly to my chair? If I was off kilter, you could see, I keep it always straight. Posture is 100%. Just ever so slightly push down on that knee. Just a little bit. With a little love. Hold here. If you need to, you can pull your toe. Nice and easy. Breathing in and out. Slowly release and drop that leg down. Now you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. You're going to find yourself more comfortable with one leg than the other. If you have any injuries, you might not be able to go and open the thigh as much. I have to have it around my shin area, not on my ankle, because that puts too much flexation for my knee. But right here, I have a good, straight, solid posture as I gently press on my knee, just to release it ever so slightly. And it brings the hip, releases that energy. Grab the toes if needed, just to hold here. Don't lose that posture. Hold here, breathe. Breathe in and out. times to release those knees. Okay, place your hands underneath the knee. You're going to be touching right here on your thigh. And just let it loose. Let it just dangle. Okay. You can straighten. If you're able to do that with your hands at your side, you can do that as well. You need to just dangle. Take it to your level. And release. Grab the opposite leg. Same thing. Dangle. If you want to flex, or if you can do it without your hands, you can do that as well. Whatever is good for you. Release it. Open up those legs. Close. Open. Close. Okay. From here, we're going to cool it down. And we're just going to roll our shoulders one at a time to the back. Remember, we're on our sit bones. We're comfortable. Stop here. Other side. Very good. Hold. Now we're going to move it forward. Other side. Remember to keep your breath. Okay. We're going to roll them back, roll them forward. Roll them back, roll them forward. And neutral. Okay. Well, that is it for today. We're going to do some breaths and a little bit of stretching, and I appreciate all of you spending your time with me in these last 40 minutes. I want you to bring one arm up, cross the chest, other arm pulls. Remember, we're not pulling our arm to our ear. We are bringing it up, cross. This one's just pulling it closer to your chest. So your shoulders should still be aligned. Your body is still square. Your ear and your neck are away from your shoulder. Just feel that stretch. Relax. Opposite side, arm up, across, shoulder brings it in. Everything is all about your posture and your form. See how your neck is away? Very good. Hold that here. Just breathe in. Release all those bad toxins. Done a great job. Release. We're going to take this arm, pull it up. Other hand is going to grab those fingers as we're nice and straight. Hi, Lawanda. I see you. I hope you're doing good, love. For all of you from Elements Health Clubs in Springfield, you know me as your GM, and Luana is your production lead and the amazing cook that we have. Cannot wait to spend time with you guys again. Turn that wrist over. Feel that stretch. Remember to keep yourself nice and square. Very good. Opposite arm out. Grab that wrist. Make sure your shoulders are nice and square. Very good. Release. Opposite direction. YouTube channels. Release that, shake out your arms at Elements Health Clubs, YouTube, and check out all of the awesome classes and fitness formats we have for you, all to do at your own leisure and your own time. All right, so at this point, I want you to just be nice and square, evened up, arms open on each side. We're going to inhale up. We're going to go around the world, palms together. Exhale to heart. Inhale, open up to the world. Oh, exhale, embrace the world, bring them back into your heart. Raise them to the sky and share your love. Here we go, 4 more. Open up, embrace that world. 3 more, inhale up. Open up. Oh, embrace the world. Last 2, make them count. Open up. Oh, embrace. Last 1, big deep breath up. Inhale, open. Oh, exhale, hug everybody in. Arms up to center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you feel so much better and just have some peacefulness in the rest of your day. It is Wednesday. This is Coach Dori coming from Elements Health Clubs, your GM for Springfield. Remember, we have a lot of different challenges. We have a lot of different things going on to help support our community. We are here, Elements Health Clubs has partnered up with different local business owners that are giving away gift cards for any of you who will go ahead and take a picture, film yourselves, hashtag 541Unbroken challenge. You can do it on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. Just do that, get yourself entered into the drawing to receive these free gift cards and support each other in this time of need. So, along with that, many different things. We have sent out an email blast as of yesterday as well. I do them weekly, and just trying to keep you up to date in everything that we're doing for our health clubs, for you, and for us as a whole, as a family. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I will have I have some appointments. I'm going to be filming another chair yoga so that it will be ready for you guys at 1 p.m. tomorrow. And then I will be back in time for my 5 p.m. Zumba fitness class. Thank you all so much for joining. And again, this is Dori from Elements Health Clubs in Springfield. I love you, miss you all, and I can't wait. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.